Hey everybody, whoop, let me get my camera turned on to the right one. Hello everybody, I'm glad to see you. Well, I'm glad that you're seeing me. I guess that's how it works. Alright, so I'm just going to kind of hang here for a second and make sure that things are working correctly. And okay, I can start to see some stuff. There's a lag time between when you see it and when I see it, so just wanted to make sure that things are going all right, and it looks like they are. And since I don't see anybody in chat, I'm not sure if my voice is okay, but I'm going to guess that it is. And so I'm going to just kind of hang here for a second, and I'll talk about my cool t-shirt here. Can you see that? So 1964 tribute t-shirt. They are a Beatles tribute band, and they've been a band longer than the Beatles were a band. So the fact, by about 29 years. What am I doing tonight? Boy, I hope this is streaming okay. It says I'm having some errors here, but we will see. Well, I guess I'll see. Oh, hi, Amy Cakey, and I got it right this time. Amy Cakey. I've been saying Amy Cakes before, so I'm gonna correct myself. So hi, glad you could make it. I was just talking about my my t-shirt. It's a tribute band, 1964. Let me adjust things here just a tad. We see them. This t-shirt was from the 40th anniversary of when they played in at Red Rocks, Colorado. The Beatles played there in whenever it was. Let's see, this concert was when? In 2004. So I guess it was 20 years after that. Anyway, or 40 years, right? Is that what it says? 40? Yes, 40 years. Okay, so anyway. Amy, can you hear me okay? Okay, that's good. So I guess you can hear me okay. That's good. Just wanted to make sure. And I got to give a shout out to one of my subscribers, and I'll do this again a little bit later in case she's not on right now. But I want to give a big shout out to Danielle. She sent me this package of Buffalo Bob's jerky, and it's got all different kinds. It's got venison and beef. It's got buffalo and beef, alligator and beef, kangaroo, elk, all these different beef and other critter mixes. So thank you very much. I appreciate that, and I will definitely be reviewing these on my review board. So appreciate it very much. So, and I'll mention this again later. So I guess I'll put it down. I don't know, over here. Next to right now. Mrs. Old Guy, try to remind me to say something again later. Okay, so what am I doing tonight? Mrs. Old Guy, here, let me hand you that. I'm going to deep fry the heck out of some sweets, is what I'm doing. And I'm just going to go through those real quick. Some of them I have in front of me.
You want it now?
Some of them I don't. Yeah, go ahead, grab it real quick, Mrs. Old Guy, and we'll put it back in. So I'm going to start with the cookies. I've got some old golden Oreos, and I can't. It's been a long time since I've had a vanilla Oreo, so even just having one of these is going to be kind of fun. So I'm going to deep fry one of those, or a couple at least. And I got these Oreo strawberry, what is it? Strawberry cream, strawberry donut flavor. And so deep frying them. Mint cookies. The Oreo mint. And what else we got going on here? I'm going to do some Little Debbie's Coconut Crunch donuts. I'm going to be doing the chocolate cupcakes, Little Debbie chocolate cupcakes. And I'm doing this for the suggestion from Val or Trippy Food, Val's grandson Dallas, and you can check out his channel, Dallas DJ Sport. Dallas D Sports. I'll put a link to his channel down below. But this was his suggestion that I deep fry some Oreos. So those are the Oreos, and I decided I'm going to do a bunch more than that. So there is the cupcakes and the donuts. I'm also going to deep fry Reese's snack cake. Let's see what that's like. I'm going to deep fry Reese's peanut butter cups. Is that it? Yep, that's the right way. Yahoo. I'm going to deep fry Snickers. And last but not least, I'm going to deep fry a Mounds bar. And so these should all be good, I hope. This is okay. I'm just going to have you stick these back in the freezer for just a minute. Oh, and if you could, the batter, please. Thank you. Amy, can you still see me okay? Am I still streaming to you okay? Everything going all right? I know there's a few second delay here, but I just want to make sure that things are going okay as far as that goes. So please just leave a little yay or nay. Thank you. Okay. I hope that you can hear me okay and see me okay. All right, so I'm just going to kind of go on. I was going to ask folks what they wanted me to start with, and since there's really not, looks like very many people on right at the moment, I'm just going to go ahead and close my eyes and just eeny, meeny, miny, and I'm going to start with the mint Oreo cookies. Well, hey, Jesse, welcome. Glad to see you. And I'm also glad that things look good and sound okay. Great, because I'm getting all kinds of little error messages and so forth. So the Oreo cookies. Hi, Janice. Glad you're here. Welcome in. I was just getting into, just going to start with the mint Oreos. We got a whole bunch of stuff tonight, so I'm going to get into that. Let's see if these open. Oh, wow, they really are minty. A couple of them. All right, so I am just going to get these dipped into my tempura real quick. And I think if I switch to my fry cam, that I can get a decent shot of the cookies going into the batter and the fryer and so forth. Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay, we can see that. Good. Awesome. Awesome. All right, here we go. Oh, that's okay. Jesse, I'm glad you're here now. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to pop the lid off. Whoop. Drop it on the floor. Thank you, Mrs. O.G.I.C.
You're welcome.
Okay. There's one. Drop that in. And the other one. Okay. There we go. Fry cam in action, folks. The first of 3 types of Oreo. All right. So we're going to switch to this cam view so you can kind of keep track of the cookies as we go. Rob Switch, thank you for coming in. Good to see you. Or actually, I guess I'm glad you're here to see me. So, yep, just getting into deep frying a mint Oreo. And I guess I should try to flip it over, I guess. I don't know. All right. Got a ton of other stuff. If you missed out on what I'm doing, I'll just give a quick recap. I've got mint Oreos that are in the fryer. I've got strawberry donut Oreos. I've got regular vanilla Oreo. And I've got, let's see, I've got a Reese's snack cake. I've got a Reese's peanut butter cup. I've got
Snickers.
a Snickers bar, a Mounds bar. I've also got some snack cupcakes and some donuts. So a bunch of stuff. These, I'm going to call these done. All right. Let's go back to the main view here. Can you see that okay? All right. Deep fried mint Oreo cookies. And this is just tempura batter. It seems kind of soft. A little bit spongy. Let it cool down just for a second. And I guess, why not hit them with a little bit of powdered sugar too. So I'm going to get this ready. So, hey, a little bit of trivia for y'all. A little bit of on this day kind of thing. It was in 1960 today that Elvis released his big hit, It's Now or Never, which is probably now or never interesting. All right, I'm going to tap a little sugar on this. Let me hold this up so you can see. Some powdered sugar on there. Can you guys see that okay? Oreo deep fried number 1. All right, one for you, Mrs. O.G.I.C. You're welcome. Set the powdered sugar down. All right. Here we go. Deep fried Oreo number 1. It's still pretty warm. Oh, wow. Oh, it softened up that cookie. Can you see that? It made it like a brownie almost. So it's like a mint chocolate brownie. That's really good. Oh, Rubber Gavel's going to give that baby a guilty. Deep fried mint Oreo. That's really good. All right. Wow. All right. Oh, that first one. Absolutely delicious. I'm not going to drink soda tonight. This is going to be a sweet night as it is. some coffee, and maybe a little milk. Well, don't be too jealous, but you can be a little bit jealous, though. I won't mind if you're a little bit jealous. All right, I'm going to move along here. I've got this Oreo strawberry frosted donut cookie next. Get another bite of this chocolate one. That's really good. What do you think, Mrs. Old Guy?
Yeah, very good.
Awesome. I got the seal of approval from Mrs. Old Guy. There's these the Oreos. That one came apart right away. That's not going to be a good candidate for deep frying. A couple of those, and we'll switch back over. You should probably, I hope you can still see this. Into the tempura batter they go. Oh man, that first one was really good. Have any of you ever tried to make deep fried candy bars or whatever? All right, that one's in. A little bit of the excess off. Bang, number 2. Which cookie was that, Amy? Are you talking about the Lady Gaga cookie? Because I saw that they were pink. I was going to get them, but they were out at the store. And I heard they were just a vanilla cookie, so that's why I got those. But they were out of the Lady Gaga ones by the time I went to go get them. So that figures. Amy Cakey says, hi, Mrs. Old Guy.
Hello.
Okay, so I'm going to get this back over here. We can still keep an eye on them. I'm going to give them a little turn. It doesn't take very long for these. I think I might let this one go just a little bit longer and see if I can get the batter to be just a little bit crunchier. What's going on here? Is that sticking? There we go. That one kind of stuck a little bit. All right. Oh, the ones I'm frying right now. Oh, okay. Yeah, they do have a little bit of a pink hue. You're right. I guess I didn't really notice that. Yeah, I guess they are pinkish. That's good observation there, Amy Cakey. The broken one? Yeah, there you go, Mrs. Old Guy. Okay. Something else today in history. In 1975, April 3rd, the chess champion, the world chess champion, back then was a guy, Bobby Fischer, and he was stripped of his world title because he refused to defend it. So the National or World Chess Council said, you're done, and took his title. So another little bit of useless trivia. All right, whoa, these look good. Oh yeah, I'm going to go back to this can for just a sec. Look at that. Those look just as good as the first ones, only a little bit, maybe a little bit crispier. We'll see if they are or not. Okay. Set the package aside. Couple on the plate. These have got to cool down just a little bit. Let's see here. Deep fried cinnamon roll in okay. Oh, that sounds good. A deep fried cinnamon roll. We'll have to, Mrs. Old Guy, go ahead and make a note of that, and we'll make that something that I fry one of these times. Absolutely. I'll make a note of that. And these things are cooling down. I think just about enough here to give them a little more of the powdered sugar routine. So, here we go, the powdered sugar on there. If I don't eat all of these cookies, keep in mind that we got 9 things here I'm frying up tonight, so I'm going to have to take it a little bit easy on myself. Okay. Mrs. O.G.I.C. This is the strawberry donut Oreo cookie. Mmm. Mmm. That's nice. And again, that cookie, it turned into like a little, more like a little cake. Got a nice strawberry flavor. This reminds me of something else, and I can't think of. Take a bite, Mrs. O.G.I.C, and see if it reminds you of something. I can't really think of what I'm not sure what that reminds me of, but it is really good. I like the way the frying softens the cookie. I wouldn't have thought that it would do that.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Well, it is good. All right. Well, that's, I'm going to have to give that another review board guilty. All right, let's see. Am I missing anything? Let's see. I called it a fun bun. Put a boysenberry and cream cheese topping. Oh, now that sounds really good. Janice was saying that at Knott's they have something. I guess they have that, and they call it a fun bun, and they put boysenberry cream cheese topping on it. That does sound delicious. All right. So should I do another cookie, or should I do a donut? What do you guys think? Should I do a donut or a cupcake? Got the Little Debbie chocolate cupcakes and Little Debbie crumb little tiny donuts, coconut crumb. Which one should I do this, or should I do the last Oreo? What do you guys think? Huh? What do you think? I know there's a little delay here. I'm going to wait a second and just see if anybody has a choice or a preference. Giving you guys a choice, I guess. Going once. Something other than a cookie right now? You know what? I think I'm going to save the last Oreo for last. I think I'm going to do that. Do a donut. Do a cupcake. Okay, well, the first one I saw pop up was do a donut from Janice. Okay, so I am going to do the donut. 2 of them. And let's go back to the fry can. Move that out of the way. Hopefully you can see all right. Into the batter. Slide that over on this side. And hopefully they won't stick. But I'm ready if they do. All right. There's the donut. Oh, nice. It's floating. I thought for sure it was going to sink. That's outstanding. All right, fry cam. Get some. Cupcake I'll do next. Amy cake, I'll put the cupcake up next.
Your child's something with that.
Oh, thank you, Mrs. O.G.I.C. No?
No?
That was the cookies. I'm not sure what I did with them. That's okay. All right. Gonna be back to that. In fact, let's see here. I'm gonna double check something. Well, see, I lost that one. That's okay. What about this one? There we go. We'll go on number 4. We'll go on number 4. Can you guys see that okay? Okay, we're going to give these donuts a couple minutes. Flop it over. Now, I would imagine that these are going to make these donuts really soft too. We'll see. They look great. They actually have a nice little aroma coming off of them too. The other things didn't, but these donuts do. All right. Those look pretty good. I want to take them out. Let's go and let's give you a good hard view of that. Don't those look good? Yummy. Slide that over to your side a little more. Yum. Okay. All right, here we go. Here we are. Get them on the plate. And again with the powdered sugar. All right. This one I'm going to have to let that cool down. Hey, Snorkel! Great, welcome. Glad you're here. We're just getting into the frying madness. Number 4 into the 9. Just deep fried some coconut covered Jim Little Debbie donuts. Glad you could make it. Wow, those are really hot. I think these are going to take just another minute to cool down. So let's go to another little trivia thing. 1882, April 3rd, Jesse James was shot by Robert Ford. There is a big controversy about whether he was actually shot or not. But Robert Ford did receive the $5,000 reward. So there's that. That's not going to make me any money anywhere. Mrs. Old Guy, a donut for you. And I think that might be cool enough. I'm going to give it a try. Hopefully I don't burn myself. Ooh. Whoa. I know what you mean, Snorkel. As a matter of fact, I'm getting ready to do a coconut cream pie video. And it's different from most coconut cream pies. So you can look for that if you've subscribed. I hope you have. But that video will be coming out pretty soon. Old guy's version of a coconut cream pie. It's different than you might think. So let's see. I've always been fond of coconut. One of my favorite candy bars growing up was a Mounds bar. That's why I've got one to deep fry tonight. So this donut is exactly as I expected. It's really soft. But it still stayed kind of cakey. However, this did absorb a fair amount of oil. That's the one thing about it. I don't know if you can see that, but it did kind of absorb a decent amount of oil. So I don't know if maybe a different breading method would have been better, but it still tastes really good. And I like the how it softened up the donut, but it is a little on the greasy side. So that one, I'm going to give that one a pass. I'm not going to give that one an innocent. I'm not giving it a guilty. The board is just going to give that one a pass. It's good, but it's not as good as the other ones. And I hope that's not what's going to happen to the chocolate. cupcakes here. We will see. Now, I don't know. I've been thinking about this. Let me get this out. I have been wondering this, and I want to get your guys' opinion. Should I leave this chocolate top on, or should I pull it off and try and cook it without? Because my thought is it might get too soft and kind of bubble off the top. But what do you guys think? Should I leave it on, or should I take it off? Should I do one with and one without? What do you think? One with, one without, leave it on? Both off, both on? Wax on, wax off? What do you think? I'll make myself a little bit of room here. This is okay. Can I give that to you, please? What did Mrs. O.G.I.C think of the donut?
It's good.
Yeah.
But like you said, it is greasy.
Okay. Yep. Well, I hope you can hear that. Okay. She thought it was greasy too. It was all. She thought it was good, but also she thought it was a little greasy. So we went back to that cookie. One with and one without. All right, Jesse. We'll do it that way. See if I can get it off here without tearing the cupcake too much. Come on. Nah, it's coming off. That just covers up the hole where the cream filling is. So I got one with, one without. All right. Let's go back to fry cam. And I'm going to dip the first one in without the chocolate. Try to be a little more careful with this one. I don't want it to fall apart. Shake off that extra if I can. I wonder if I should have made this just a little bit thinner. I almost dropped that into the fryer.
That would have been a mess.
Yeah, it would have. Okay. Might be a mess anyway. Oh, that's not really working very good. All right. Well, let's hope for the best. That's the one without. Get the one with. My guess is it's going to do the same thing. It's going to make it greasy. If it even holds together. All right. Let's see. See what I did myself? I'm prepared for that.
Is it under your desk?
Where did it go? Well, I don't know. I had a little towel here, but I guess I disappeared it somehow. Guess I should try giving them a turn. You should give it a try, Snorkel. You should. Why not? I mean, what's it gonna hurt? The worst that could happen is maybe go all over the inside of your fryer or something. But I think I'm going to pull those out now. All right. Let's go back here. Get them off the plate. Wow, really hot. Okay, they didn't cover very well. I'm wondering if maybe egg wash and panko bread might have been better. But it's a little late for that now. All right, so let's see. It's easy enough to tell which one has the chocolate on it still. That's going to be this one. You can see it kind of leaking through the top there. See that okay? All right. So I'm going to use my fork here, and I'm just going to cut these in half. So we try half of each one. Mrs. Old Guy, you see your plate? Here's the one with frosting. Hey, hi! Take Tiny boy, not so quick. Tiny Asian Pastry Girl. Welcome. I'm glad you could make it. Maybe it didn't take you as long at the doctor as you thought it might, and I'm glad you're here. All right. So you haven't missed all the cookies. I did do the mint cookie and the strawberry cookie, but I still have the Oreo cookie left. I just got through doing the donuts, and we are now just trying the deep fried cupcakes. And so I cut them in half. This is the one, let's see, that's the one without the chocolate. And it doesn't look like these soaked up nearly the oil that the other ones, that the donuts did. And there's the one with the chocolate on it still. And these are still really, really hot. Whoa. I'm going to give them just a second to cool down. Say hi to Wesley, if you're there. Hello. I'm going to give this a chance here just to cool for a second. Should I do another little trivia thing? What do you think? 1892, a gentleman by the name of James Carrington patented the coffee mill. There you go. So for you coffee guys, which tonight I am for sure. April 3rd, 1882. He patented that. So good for James. All right. Awesome. Hi, Danielle. Hey. Listen, I've got to give Danielle a shout out. Danielle was nice enough, she's one of my subscribers, and Danielle was nice enough to send Old Guy this package of 10 different Buffalo Bob's jerkies, and they're really interesting. They're all a beef mix, but beef and wild boar, beef and venison, there's beef and alligator, I believe there's a beef and ostrich in here, and so I'm going to be reviewing these on my review board, and just a big shout out to you, Danielle. Thanks so much. I'm really looking forward to trying these, and that was really awesome of you. Thank you. That was super cool. Super cool. Okay, I think these have probably cooled down enough for me to try. And this is the one that still had the frosting on it. But here we go. That kind of turned it into a brownie. It's super moist, super soft. It's like it's almost exactly like a brownie. Have you tried it, Miss
No, I
Sonia?
haven't.
With that chocolate in there, with the chocolate frosting on there melted in, it really gives it that gooey sort of texture. Well, thank you, Danielle. I appreciate that. That's very nice. Thank you. I appreciate you watching. I really do.
Yeah.
What's that, Miss
It
Olga?
is good.
Awesome.
Very
I got the approval from Mrs. Old Guy. I think it's really good. And that may be a little bit early because I haven't tried the half without the chocolate, but I'm sure it's going to be just as good. Maybe slightly less chocolatey. I'm going to give it a guilty. The donuts got a pass about the deep fried chocolate cupcake. That's a winner. That is really really good.
There's milk.
Ah, milk. Am I going to start a new review board when the wall gets full? You know, I've been wondering about that. What to do once I totally get the entire wall full. I mean, pretty much, you know, it's getting there, and then what the camera can actually see is going to be a lot less than the wall space. So I'm thinking that, you know, I'll maybe just start putting stuff over the top of older stuff. I think that's going to be my best solution. I thought about doing green screen, but I don't know. We'll see. You can take another bite of this cake. Oh, it's, you know, Danielle, it's okay that it has beef in it. It doesn't say percentages, and I'll look at it and see if it does say, like, if it has like 10% beef or 50% or whatever. I don't think that really doesn't matter to me. I'm just thankful that you would send it, and I'm happy to review it, just for the simple fact that it does have all those different meats in them. So don't worry about that, please. Take it all down, say it's season 2. Well, I guess I'd have to wait till I actually got through a whole year first, Amy Cakey. So I don't know. I guess we'd have to see about that. So, Mrs. Old Guy, it is time for the freezer stuff. And I'm probably going to run a little bit longer tonight, folks, and that's just fine with me, but I wanted to let you know. I normally go around an hour, but tonight I'm probably going to be a little bit long, and that's okay. I'm having a great time. I hope you guys are. This is really kind of fun, trying all these different deep fried sweets. I'm not usually a huge sweets guy, but you know, gotta indulge sometimes. All right, so next 4 up, I've got the Reese's snack cake. I've got a regular Reese's peanut butter cup, Mounds bar, and a regular Snickers. So, anybody have recommendations or preferences? Which I do first? The Mounds, Snickers, Reese's. What do you think? Anybody got any preferences out there? What they want to see go down into the fryer first? My fabulous, fantastic Farberware fryer. Nope? No preferences? Somebody's got to have a preference. All right. I guess I have to do the eeny meeny kind of thing. Pluck the sunflower leaves, whatever you call it. I'm just going to kind of mix them up. That won't help. The Reese's cups. Thank you, Jesse. That's what I'll do. And let's see. That's 2 for Reese's cups. Okay. Very good. Reese's cups it is going to be. Should I panko bread these? I've got some here. I mean, I've whoops. Where did that go? There it is. One sec. Rolled out of sight. I've got some panko breading. And I'm wondering if I should do that. Panko, and then the tempura first, and then the panko. 5 seconds. Yes, you're right, Jesse. 5-second rule, and plus it has a paper on it, so I don't think it actually touched the floor. We're gonna say it didn't, and that's the story I'm gonna stick to. So, and I think I'm gonna try that. This goes back to fry cam here, and let's see. I'll go this way. Hopefully you can see both. And I'm gonna go tempura better. And then I'm going to give it panko. These are frozen, by the way. That's a lesson that I learned the hard way. You never want to deep fry a room temperature candy bar. It's just a bad idea. Alright. I'm hoping I get these completely covered here, because I know what's going to happen if I don't. Take my time here just a little bit with these. Get that out of the way. Make sure that this is sealed up. Last thing I want is chocolate blowout in my flyer. In my flyer. Boy, I can't even speak straight. In my fryer. Yep, 5-second rule. Always applies. Well, I guess not always. I can think of some places you might drop your food that you don't want to pick it up, but oh, come on now. I've got to do a little pasting on this one. Doesn't look like it wants to cover totally right there. This one's going to take me a second. This is the one that concerns me the most, so just to make sure that these things are completely covered. Do not want chocolate blowout. That doesn't sound right. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. Okay, I said that. But I meant it. Oh. Mrs. O.G.I.C.
Sorry.
Yeah, me too, because this is kind of like...
The more you mess with it, the more it messes up. So.
Yeah, the more I mess with it, the more it messes up, so quit messing with it?
Yes.
Okay. I should take Mrs. O.G.I.'s advice. All right. I'm back with my Uggy fingers. I'm not so sure about this one. I'm going to let them sit for just a second. Look at them here. They look like they're sealed up okay. All right. Back to the fry cam. I think I'll set them there and lower them down. Good luck. Here we go. Panko breaded, deep fried Reese's peanut butter cups. Let's see how lucky I get. Oh, and another little trivia thing while this is cooking. So, and this took a little bit of research. I'm back here. Let me come back here. Let me just make sure. Are we doing? Okay, we're doing okay. Real quick, in 1437, unfortunately an unknown name, but a Benedictine monk wrote a parchment which later became the song, the War Pigs sung by Ozzy Osbourne and Black Sabbath. So there's a little bit of trivia for you. Back to the fry cam. Oh, these are looking great. Look, Mrs. Old Guy. They're brown and they're looking nice. Holy smokes, this might have worked. Okay, here we go. All right, there's those deep fried peanut butter cups. They actually didn't explode all over. I'm really happy with that. And I'm sure that I'm going to need to let those sit for just a second. So, yeah. All right, let me take a drink here. Make myself a little bit of room. These are still cooling down just a touch. Excuse me. By the way, another useless trivia. Today in 1958, Alec Baldwin was born. So it's Alec Baldwin's birthday today, April 3rd. Big deal. But, useless trivia. It's not going to make me any money. I'm not going to go to Hollywood and play on any games or anything. But one more look at these. Mrs. Old Guy. All right. Still feels really hot. Here we go. Oh. Wow. That is so good. I really like the crunch from the panko on there with the chocolate and the peanut butter. Ooh, really hot, but Mr. Old Guy.
That's better.
Yeah.
I like the panko.
That is so good. Yes. Thank you, Wesley. I'm surprised at myself that I didn't get the chocolate blowout. I'm happy. And this is so good. If you ever try this, try it with the panko. That is so good. Amazing. Oh yeah. Holy smokes. You gotta drink your milk after that. Whoa, man. That's so really good. Unbelievably good. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, the dark Reese's would be really good, Jesse. That would be really good. I imagine just about any of the Reese's would, well, I guess you couldn't deep fry Reese's Pieces, but but yeah, that's the dark chocolate I think would be really good too. Oh wow. Yeah, if you guys ever
Try it.
or yeah, you should try it with the panko. It's really good that way. In fact, I might do the other candy bars that way because I didn't get any blowout, and that's no chocolate blowouts is a good thing. More ways than one. Oh, sorry. I needed that drink. Chocolate makes you thirsty. Okay, we'll set that aside. All right. So, what's up next? Should I do the snack cake? Or should I do the Snickers? Or the Mounds? And don't forget, I still have the Oreos the last Oreo yet to do. And the first two were just incredible. So, what's it going to be, folks? What do you think? Snickers, snack cake, the Mounds? Which one should it be? Which one? What's your choice there, folks? What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? Step right up. Pick your candy. All right. There is about almost a 20-second delay between when I say it and when you hear it. Snickers. We got one for Snickers. Anybody else? We got a Snickers vote. We got one Snickers vote. We got a snack cake vote. We got one vote for Snickers and one vote for the snack cake. Now we got one of each. It's a three-way tie. It's a three-way tie. We need a tiebreaker, folks. We need a tiebreaker. Snack cake. 2-1. Snack cake takes it over the Snickers and the Mounds. So we'll do the snack cake. Get two of those bars
Just do one.
in there. I guess I'm just going to do one of them. Mrs. O.G.I.C and I will share it. And I'll drop it too. But at least it wasn't on the floor. All right, fry cam. Here we go. Same thing this time. Into the tempura. Okay. Hopefully now just get in there. Now into the panko. Nope, I got it okay, I think. Give my hand a quick rinse. Move that handle out of your way. Sorry about the handle in your way there, folks. I'm going to have to work on a third camera so we get a better view on when I'm actually breading stuff. It's a work in progress. Yes, indeed. All right. Looks like I have this snack cake pretty well encased. Yep, looking good. See a little bare spot right there. Yep, don't want that chocolate run out, do we? No, we don't. All right. I'm going to let that sit for just a second. Wes said snack cake. I'm glad that he said snack cake because that's what I'm doing. All right. I'm going to let that sit for just a second. I wanted to kind of make sure that it has a minute just to, set around that snack cake before I drop it in. It looks like I've got it pretty well covered. We will see. I need to quit messing with it. Isn't that right, Mrs. O.G.I.C?
That's right.
The more I mess with it, the worse it gets. A cube DVD? It is, as a matter of fact. I ran out of room for my CD. I've got, I don't know, probably 700 or so CDs or DVDs, and I ran out of room. So yeah, some of them are back here in the boardroom, and that is the cube, as a matter of fact. All right, I'm going to get back to the fry can. Looks like everything is pretty well sealed up. And down she goes. Where she fries, nobody knows. Well, I know where she fries, right there in the farm-aware fryer. A farm-aware. Are you aware that the farm-aware fryer is not on Fridays? It is a good movie. The other cubes were pretty cool too, like the Hypercube and Cube 2 and all the other cubes. They're all kind of cool. The first time in the cube, when the wire thing came up and whoosh, and the dude just kind of fell to pieces, I started singing that song by Patsy Cline. I Fall to Pieces, which is exactly what he did. So I thought it was an appropriate song to sing at the moment. So, there you have it. Oh, this seems to be frying up really well. It's getting brown. I'm not having any blowout. I don't see any blowout anyway. I'm not hearing any blowout. This is a good thing. All right. I'm going to pull it out. This is going to be good. That turned out great. See that okay? I'll hold it there so you can see better. Ooh, that's hot. Yeah, that turned out really well. And I'm not seeing any blowout. I do see a couple spots where it's starting to leak through. I think I pulled it out just at the right time. All right. Cut this in half. This is O.G.I.C.
Yep.
There you go. That's what it looks like. Cut in half. It looks really good. You can see. Oh man, did you see that? It smells so good. I wish you could smell that. Oh yeah. Here we go. Oh. Wow. That is by far the best one of the night. Where's that gavel? Where did I put my rubber gavel? There it is. I've got to give that a guilty. Very good. By far, other than the cookies, this is the best one of them. Another remake of the cube. Well, I'd check it out. I'd watch it. That is so good. I need to get myself a little drink. Unbelievable. So good. Wow. So, if you can find one, because apparently some people have a hard time finding them, but if you can get one of those Reese snack cakes, they sure are good deep fried. I really like that crunch on there.
Miss Bonnie says hello.
Well,
She's watching, but it won't let her say anything.
okay. Hi, Bonnie. I'm glad you're watching. And I hope Wyatt is watching too.
Sam and Nate.
And Sam and Nate. Everybody watching. Hi, kids.
They're not.
They're not?
No, the boys are mowing the yard and Wyatt's with his dad.
Ah, they're not watching. Oh.
But she was
That's okay.
going.
But I'm glad that Bonnie, you're watching, and say hi to them for me when they're back in the house or whatever. So I'm going to keep moseying along here. What do you think of that, Mrs. O.G.I.C?
Yum.
Yep, that's good, huh?
Yeah.
All right, we're going to keep moving on here. I got 3 more things yet to fry. I guess I'm going to move along. Let's see, what was the next one voted for? If there was another, let's see, there's still just 1 vote each for the Snickers and the Mounds. So I'll just grab the Snickers off the top. Get it opened up. Les Snickers. And back to the can here. Yeah, Mrs. O.G.I.C, maybe I will have you grab the Panko Danko. And I'm gonna re-panko here, as we say on the O.G.I.C. All right. Got to make sure that the panko isn't too clumpy, or it's just not gonna work at all. So Mrs. O.G.I.C is gonna grab me some. Awesome. Just dump a little bit in there. That's good. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
All right, fry cam, here we go. Put this handle down and over here so you can see a little bit at least of what I'm doing. Into the tempura. Shake a little bit, actually a little more off this time, I think. I think that was part of my problem, is there's just too much. All right, here we go. Deep fried, panko covered Snickers. And I've only done this with wet batters in the past. Just like a tempura. I've done it even with beer batter. Deep fried candy bars. So these are the first ones I've ever done with panko bread. So we'll see how this works. So far, so good. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right, I'm going to get that off. And I'm going to let that sit there again for just a second. Make sure I've got it at least reasonably covered. Oh boy. I think I got a little hole spots here. All right, you guys. I think that's about good. I'm just afraid of that dreaded chocolate blowout. All right. Pinch that a little bit shut. Uh-oh, I see trouble right there. Come out of that basket. That end was just looking a little thin. Okay. That looks a little bit better. Oh! And then I rub my hand across it and totally wipe it out. All right. It's okay. You can laugh at me, Mrs. O.G.I.C. Oh, I'm going to end up with a huge, giant, thick coating here. And that's not what I want. Either that or the candy bar is going to melt. I don't want that either. Come on. Oh, Lord. Look at this one. Oh. All right. One more little drop right here. Into the fryer. I think I did it. Whew. I was sweating that one. Ah. We're coming up close to the end of it. Got the Mounds left. And then that last Oreo. So far, it's been a pretty delicious night. I'm telling you what. Pretty delicious. You betcha. So the fry cam. Yep, looking good. I'm going to go back to the fry cam. Let's see. Let's try that. Let's try that. Let's see how that. See if that works all right. Is that working okay? Yeah, that looks all right. Very good. And I am still taking requests for further fryer episodes. Janice, your request to do the deep fried ribs. Mrs. O.G.I and I are still talking about that. That was really good. I'm gonna be doing those again, probably for guests and stuff over the summer. So that was a really great idea. So if you guys have any suggestions for me to deep fry something, let me know, because I will definitely try it. If it's within my power to deep fry it, I will try it. Absolutely. That Snickers bar looks like it's about ready to come out here. All right. Let's go to main view here. See that? There's that deep fried Snickers. Looks pretty good. There's that one end where I had to patch it up a little bit I was concerned about. So it's a little thick there, but the rest of it looks pretty good. All right. I'll cut this one in half. Mrs. O.G.I. Oh, my dogs are barking. Can you see that? Look how gooey that candy bar is. Oh, yeah. Oh. Okay. One suggestion is a deep fried Cadbury egg. We will make a note of that. Thank you, Janice. Wow, that Snickers bar is really good.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
You all right? Ha, ha, hoo, hoo. Mmm. Mmm.
It's good.
It is really good.
Yum.
I'm not used to eating this many sweet things all at once. I hardly ever
Sugar overload.
eat sweets like this, but it is a bit of a sugar overload for us, but it is really good. Deep fried Peeps. That's funny, Jesse. I could try it. Oh, here's my buddy. Come here, chum. Can you come up and say hi? Yeah. There's my buddy. Yeah. Here's my buddy, Chumley. Say hi, Chumley. Look. Look, can you see that? Look over here. Can you see that? Hmm? Yeah.
Says I want that Snickers.
You want that Snickers? You can't have Snickers. No. Yep. Chumley the Wonder Dog. Yeah. Chumley the Wonder Dog coming up to say hi. I've still got more frying to do, buddy. Yes, I still got more frying to do. Yes. Okay. Can you get down? Hmm? Can you get down?
Come on, Chum Chum.
Yeah,
Come on.
get down now. Good boy. Yep. We'll see you in a little while. Yeah. Oh, he's such a good boy. They both are. I'd really like you to see Polly, but she is just so little. He's a big boy. He's almost 2. He weighs about 140 pounds. He's eats like a horse and is about as strong as one too. Take another drink here. He is a very good boy, Amy Cakey. He is a very good boy. He just graduated, both him and Polly both just graduated doggy training, or at least basic doggy training. Mrs. O.G.I.C and I passed too. All right, we've got left the Neller Oreos, and the Mounds bar. And I'm going to do just half of the Mounds bar. Mrs. O.G.I.C and I are starting to get pretty full. Deep fried s'mores. I might just make another sweet night out of it, and then, like in a few weeks or something, make another list of sweet things like we've got here, the Cadbury egg and s'mores. I'll get another list like that going. And I think for this one, I'm just gonna do the tempura. I'm not gonna panko bread. The Mounds. I've already dropped it into the. I already dropped it in here. Shake off some of the extra. Try and make sure it's at least covered mostly. Here we go. In it goes. Deep fried Mounds bar. Didn't stick. That's a bonus. Because if something like that sticks, then hey DJ, I'm glad you could make it. I'm glad you could make it. I still got an Oreo left. I saved it to the last, and I did. If you could watch after this, you can go back and watch. I did the strawberry donut Oreos, and I did the chocolate mint Oreos, and some other stuff. And by the way, that Snickers bar is going to get a guilty. Deep, really good. Of course, deep fried Snickers is nothing new. Nothing new. The Mounds bar is looking good. It is not. Not blowing out chocolate. Let me go back over here. Okay, so I'm going to give it just another minute. I want it to brown up just a little bit more. I think next time I use the tempura batter for doing chocolates and stuff, I'm going to thin it out just a little bit. It seems to be just a tad bit thick. Yeah. Well, yeah, Wesley, sometimes you feel like a nut, and just sometimes you don't. And I guess, yeah, tonight I don't. That's great. All right. Ooh, I'm pulling that out. That looks great. Let me switch back here. Show you here just real quick. All right. Get it out onto the plate. Go. That's the deep fried Mounds. Looks okay. I'm not sure about this side right here. That looks a little suspect, but we'll see. Looks like I've
almost blow out.
well, yeah. I'm not. It looks like a blowout, but the chocolate didn't actually blow out. It looks like it just, I don't know, it disappeared. Looks like I'm looking at coconut right there. But I'll cut this in half and let's see. Oh, I don't see anything wrong with that. That looks really good. It did melt the chocolate away on one side. It melted it away, but it's still good. In the center, you can still see chocolate all over on the rest of it. There you go, Mrs. O.G.I.C. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, that's going to be hot.
Yep, I'm gonna let it wait.
Ooh. Oh, wow. I've never had a Mounds hot like that. That really changes the texture of the coconut filling. Makes it much creamier. It's almost like a coconut nougat,
No more.
but with a much softer texture than like the nougat that's in here normally. You know, at room temperature. I'm gonna eat all of this. That's really good.
Can't have no more.
Swallow that chocolate with a little bit of milk. Oh my. I'm telling you what, this has been one tasty night. And that deep fried Mounds gets a guilty on this review board. Absolutely. Really, really good. And now, the final fried thing for the evening. Golden Oreos. I was going to get the Lady Gaga, but they were out. And I saw lots of reviews, including Sherry and Wesley's review on the Lady Gaga cookies, and it seems like they were just colored and just vanilla. So I guess this is the next best thing, vanilla Oreo. Just opened up. What an awkward way to open cookies. There you go. 2 of them. And the last, if you didn't see the other cookies, they turned out. How do you explain it, Mrs. O.G.I.C? They just turned out like a cake, a soft, warm cake. It was undescribably good. Super delicious. All right, back to the fry cam. Here we go.
You can just do one of those too.
1 cookie, Mrs. O.G.I.C?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah, we're starting to run out of gas here. Or either that or going to develop a bunch of it, one or the other. All right, here we go. I guess I should leave that in there. Into the fryer. Fry cam in action, folks. The fantabulous, fabulous Farberware fryer. Oh, the first ones were so good. Sherry, you wouldn't believe how tasty they were. All right. So we should be able to keep an eye on that tasty Oreo in the corner. Roll that beautiful Oreo footage. Flip that over. Give both sides a nice chance to get cooked up. or old guy has got a ton of cookies to eat now. I couldn't just do one or two. I had to do three and a whole bunch of other stuff. So, but hey, you know, for my adoring viewers, anything. Well, almost anything. There's some things I'm just not gonna do. All right. And Dallas, thank you very much for the suggestion on this to do the deep fried Oreos. Mrs. Old Guy and I have enjoyed them immensely. The first two were so good. It was a cookie experience that I've not had, and it was really, really, really good. And this last one's about ready to come out. So I guess let's go back to let's go to fry cam. Yeah, pop that cookie on the plate. Go back over here. And I guess I did put a little a little powdered sugar on the other Oreos, so I should do that with this one as well. There we go, a little powdered sugar on there. Then again, I got to give this a second. Let that cool down. Oh yeah. This is Old Guy. I'm going to cut this in half. Yeah. Just like the other ones. Super, super hot, yeah.
Yeah. Wait a minute.
Look at that. It changes the texture of that cookie into like a really warm, soft cake. It doesn't make it like soggy. But it does soften the cookie. It's hard to explain. It's a really cake-like texture that it takes on. I thought that the filling would make it really just kind of pasty and sticky and not pleasant, but it's quite the opposite. It really has a nice texture, and the melted filling is so good. Here we go. Yeah, that tastes exactly like a fresh vanilla cake. It just came out of the oven. It's got frosting on it. Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's so good. Oh, yeah. So good. Oh.
I can do those again.
Yeah. Fried Oreos is definitely something that I would do again. And just like the other two, the vanilla fried Oreo, gonna get that guilty from the Old Guy. And I'm gonna wrap it up here pretty soon. Like a dense blonde. Yeah, that's exactly right, Wesley. That's exactly right. It was really good. I'm gonna get things wrapped up here. It has been a really fun time, and I'm really glad, Dallas, that you made it, at least for the back end, and you were able to catch me making the last cookie, and I'm glad that I saved that cookie for the end. And thank you again for watching, and thank you for your suggestion. I'm going to put a link down below, folks, for those of you that are not subscribed to Dallas's channel. You should. And it is, Mrs. Old Guy, help me again.
Dallas D Sports.
Dallas D Sports. And there's going to be a link down below for you to check out his channel. So do so and subscribe. All right? Give his videos some likes. In the meantime, I'm going to get out of here. I appreciate every single one of you watching tonight. It really means a lot to me, and I'm going to bring this up just like I do or have in the past. I guess I'm going to do it every time. If you live in a big city, help take care of somebody in your neighborhood. Do volunteer work in your neighborhood. If you live in a smaller community, maybe do a little volunteer work at a senior citizen center or something like that. If you live in even a smaller community yet, help with the work, maybe put in a little hours at the local food bank or something like that. Give a little bit of time. It'll come back to you 1,000-fold. Give a little time to somebody else. All right. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you all. I'm going to be back next week with more fun stuff to fry. In the meantime, please take care of yourselves. Bye now.